Hi guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to Honest Try TV. And today we are going to be unboxing and trying our first delivery from Little Spoon. So this is actually a meal delivery service for babies. Our son is now 18 months. Yay! Our first son. And our second son, he's on the way. Let me see if I can show you. Dun, da, da, da. He's on the way. He's coming. And so in preparation for his arrival, I need to make life easier. And that means less cooking, both for us and for our firstborn. So we're going to check out Little Spoon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave any comments, questions, recommendations down below. And let's get into it. All right, so I just opened our box here. And we've got, what is this? Oh, a magazine. Look at that. Ta-da. Okay, a little booklet. And then looks like it's pretty well insulated in here. Top popping open, and inside we have our meals. So I think I got 12. Here's an ice pack. And boom, there are our meals. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. That's so cute. And they come in little serving trays. I love it. Okay, so let's just go through. I'm just going to pull them out and stack them here. I tried to get a variety. So on the website, I just ordered like one of a bunch of different types. So here we have the roast turkey plus gravy with cauliflower florets, steamed carrot, and pea blend. Interesting. Doesn't look too appetizing though. Keep refrigerated or frozen. It's already fully cooked. And how do you? Oh, so you just you can do oven. Okay, so microwave or oven. It just depends on how you want to prepare this. That's interesting. So, okay. And there it's got a breakdown in nutritional facts on the side. Very high in potassium. Let's look at sodium, 190 milligrams. I don't know if that's good or bad. But all right, let's finish going through all of our options. Rosemary chicken and herb marinade, sun-dried tomato orzo, and butternut squash. Give you a little peek of that. I don't know. It also doesn't look like a lot of food. Like, our baby can really put it down. And I don't know. Servings are looking kind of... Shredded fajita chicken. So chicken breast marinated in spices, lime juice, black beans, and corn. I'll probably end up giving him some fruit for dessert. And then that should top him off. Pretty good, actually. Grass-fed beef meatballs, mini mac and cheese, and Romanesco broccoli florets. All right. Oops. Turkey kale meatballs, roasted sweet potato, and zucchini. Where are the meatballs? It doesn't look like meatballs to me. That's not what it looked like on the picture. I swear it looked like meatballs. That's interesting. I wonder if I got the right thing. Chicken and mini dumplings. Chicken breast with wheat pasta dumplings in a vegetable gravy, steamed carrots, and peas. Ta-da! That looks pretty good. I just slide you back in there. Next up, we've got the mini turkey kill meat. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. So then what? I'm confused. Is it that this is a smaller portion? I don't understand. I don't I don't understand. And like I said, I tried to order one of each thing so that I wouldn't duplicate in case he didn't like it. Interesting. Okay. Not sure how that happened. Chicken tikka masala. With turmeric poppers. Doesn't say what's in the turmeric poppers. Mini pancake puffs. Chicken veggie maple sausage and roasted sweet potatoes. That looks good. That looks amazing, actually. Turkey taco plate. Plus cilantro lime rice. We do not have a picky eater. Like, our baby eats well. He eats anything. He loves savory. He loves sour. Yeah, I'm so grateful we don't have a picky eater and he has no allergies. So if he likes it, the only thing he is a little sensory sensitive, I'll say. So if he doesn't like the texture, he will kind of push back. But otherwise, he's pretty open. Chicken pot stickers, brown rice, and quinoa vegetable stir fry plus edamame. Ta-da! Nice. That looks as pictured. And turkey rice balls with sweet potato mash. Very good. All right. So these are all of our plates and biteables, if you will. I'm not entirely sure what the difference is between the two. Again, I just went through and I picked out things that I thought looked good and that he would definitely be down for. So today, let's start with, what are we going to start with? Well, you know what? Jason and I ordered Chinese. So let's maybe give him this one. So that he can enjoy an Asian flair meal with the rest of the family. So that's how we're looking. And I love that it comes in a plate. Look at that. That's so cute. Oh, all right. So you can go with the oven instructions or the microwave. The oven, first of all, you have to wait for your oven to heat to 425. For mine, that's going to be a second. And then you have to transfer the food onto an oven-safe dish and then bake it for 8 minutes. If frozen, heat for an additional 2 to 4. So I think microwave it is. So you remove the sleeve, place the sealed plate in the microwave. Do not remove or puncture your fresh lock film. And then microwave it for 60 to 90 seconds. Film will inflate with steam. Popping noises are normal. Let the plate rest for 30 seconds before removing the film. So we're going to definitely do the microwave instructions here. Wow, that's interesting. Like, it's sealed so tightly there on the beans that you can barely even see it, the film. Wow, it's crazy. Top rack dishwasher safe. Does that mean that I can keep the plate and reuse it? Dum, dum, dum. That's cool. I'm just reading this off here on the side. It says top rack dishwasher safe. So I take that to mean that this plate is reusable. That's awesome if that's accurate. So let's go ahead and pop this into the microwave. And I will be right back to do a taste test because obviously I'm not going to give him anything until I eat it first. You know, I got to make sure it's top notch for my baby. Also taxes. So I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. It smells amazing. It smells really good, actually. So I just popped that out the microwave. And let's take a look at our meal here. So I'm just checking out the nutritional facts there. In particular, the sodium. I'm always a little kind of skeptical about sodium and added sugar. So, yep. And there's the top rack dishwasher safe. So, I don't know if I can reuse this plate. I think I won't. So, here's our little meal. Here's my hand for reference. So, it's not big. The plate is like And I don't have like massive hands either. So we're going to let this rest. I just microwaved it for 90 seconds. So now it's got to heat. It's going to rest, sorry, for 30 seconds. And then I will remove the film and we will taste test. In the meantime, I'm going to go get my baby and bring him down so that he can taste test. Actually, no. Let me let this cool down a bit more because even 30 seconds from now, it's probably going to be too hot for him. So I will be back when we're ready to remove the film. In the meantime, let me show you their little magazine thing that they sent. So welcome to our world. Fun at every stage. About Little Spoon. Blah, blah, blah. There's some marketing spiel. I wonder if they talk about the plates being reusable. So these are the different, I guess, meals. So there's biteables. Oh, I see. So they are different types of meals. So they might, I guess, serve the same type of food, but maybe the portion sizes are different as well as the way that they're presented. So biteables are for 8 to 9 months. Whoopsie. And then plates are for 16 months and up. Our son's 18 months. So whatever. I was just searching for what I thought would look appetizing and taste good. Organic, full of nutrition, blah, blah, blah. Ooh, first ingredient tracker. That's cool. Meet our team. Cool. All right. Ooh, smoothie tasting notes. Oh, that's cool. They talk about their smoothies. I don't know. I have a NutriBullet, so I'll make him smoothies at home. However, I will steal ideas for smoothies from this little magazine. That would be cool. Cute little games and stuff. All right, so that's the magazine, and it's probably been more than 30 seconds. So let's pop this open. There is a tab here that you can use, if you can see that. So I'm going to peel this back. Oops, some edamame there. Let's try it. So it's plain. There's 0 salt on it. The edamame. That's not going to fly. So I'm definitely going to have to salt that for him, because he's not going to eat it without some salt. Let's try the quinoa, brown rice and vegetables. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. I don't think it actually needs much of anything. It tastes like you can taste the kind of light soy flavor that they use for the teriyaki sauce that they seasoned it with. This tastes really good. You don't even need to fix it. At least for my son. I don't need to fix it. All right, and let's try the pot sticker. So let's see if I can separate them first of all, because they're kind of stuck together here. There's 3 of them. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so here's our now separated pot stickers. Let me try one. Yeah, that's really good. It looks kind of bland, but the flavor is really nice, actually. It's pretty good. It would be better with soy sauce, but I'm not going to give that to our baby. I will put a little bit of salt on the edamame, but otherwise, this tastes really, really good. I hope he likes it, but I will be back to let you know how it goes when we bring him down and actually serve it to him. So stay tuned. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave any comments, questions, recommendations down below. And let's see how it goes with the baby. Hey guys, and we're back. So that was a no-go. Our son did not like this. I liked it. We ended up eating the pot stickers, Jason and I. But yeah, no, none of it. He didn't like any of it. We even took the filling out of the shell for the pot stickers in case that was the problem. And yeah, still no. So this is a down vote by our son. He did not like this one at all. So our second try for tonight will be the mini pancake puffs with chicken, veggie, maple sausage, and roasted sweet potatoes. This one should go over well. There should be no fighting on this one, I'm sure. So we'll be back shortly. I have it in the microwave now for 90 seconds. It's the same instructions as the other one. And so we've got that in the microwave now, and we will do a taste test with him to see how that one goes over. And I am expecting it should go well. Guys, and we're back. So again, this is our mini pancake puffs with chicken, veggie, maple sausage, and roasted sweet potatoes. So I'm going to pre-try, although I'm sure it's fine.
Poison test.
Yeah, sweet potatoes. I may blend some fruit or something, like applesauce or something in with that. It's a little bland. Let's try the sausage is awesome. Let's try his little pancake puff. That's good, not too sweet. All right, let's give it a shot. Like I said, this is kind of bland. We'll try it and see how he likes it, just as is. Hey guys, so the sausage was a no-go. He did like the pancakes. He ate like half of them. He loved the sweet potatoes without me doing anything to them. So I didn't put salt, I didn't put fruit, I didn't put anything, and he killed the sweet potatoes. He loved those. He was meh on the pancakes. These were not super sweet, by the way. And he was like an affirmative, no thank you on the sausage. So I'm going to eat the sausage because I think the sausage is amazing. Jason and I will kill the sausage in this last remaining pancake. Well, that's been our first attempt to try a Little Spoon. I hope you found this helpful. And we'll see you next time on Honest Try TV. Bye.